welcome to Newsmaking Headlines on February 28th. We are all left asking, is the opposite government's time up? Well, the opposition's time frame for the no confidence debate has been set, and if it is approved, Thais will know this Saturday if the government would have survived the censure motion or if PM opposite would have to dissolve the House. This is all depending, of course, on whether the opposition Pheu Thai party can prove if there's solid corruption evidence against opposite administration. One of the serious corruption allegations involves the palm oil shortage. Well, after Deputy PM Suthep Thaugsuban apparently failed to live up to his promise of facilitating consumers to make unlimited palm oil purchases on Wednesday, Komchat Luk's headline says PM asked for 2 days palm oil in abundance at department stores, urges consumers not to hoard oil. Market experts believe the palm oil shortage has begun to ease following the import policy, plus domestic production coming on stream, and those who hoard may be sorry, so watch out. Now, Thai Airways flight attendants are made up of a number of handsome men and attractive women who often turn heads at airports. The women, especially, are dubbed angels simply because they are good looking and work in the air. Now, some of them are being hit by an iron rule imposed by the national carrier that forces them to be in shape. See what Matichon's headlines shout. Thai bans angels from becoming overweight. 41 male and female flight attendants transferred. Complaint against human rights violation. Suit filed with Labour Court. Thai has transferred 41 flight attendants to work only on domestic flight shifts and without any overnight shifts, causing them to lose as much as 20,000 baht in income per month. So not only have they been deprived of the right to work on international flights, they may even see their career as a flight attendant crashing to the ground if they cannot get back in shape in a year, which means they will be grounded and have to carry out other duties on terra firma. Believe it or not, Thai even imposes the exact waistline male and females must have, which is 32 inches for females and 35 inches for males. The attendants, mighty peeved with all this, are planning to take Thai to the Labour Court and file a complaint with the National Human Rights Violation. And talking about air travel, here's a hot debate on the problems at our supposed to be highly prestigious Suvarnabhumi Airport. Nation Group Editor-in-Chief Sutichayun invited people, or people who use Twitter, to comment on the ills that affect Suvarnabhumi Airport. Komchat Luk newspaper highlights the complaints. Want to hear some of them? Well, here they are. Expensive food, not enough toilets, long immigration queues, bad-mannered officials, mafias at the parking lot, crooked taxi drivers, no free Wi-Fi at some spots, too long a walk to the flight gates, or for incoming passengers, a painfully long walk to the immigration booths. Well, the Airports Authority of Thailand had better sit up, pay heed to these complaints, and shape up, or they will be held responsible if the airport gets a bad name internationally. Lastly, nobody can deny the effectiveness of social media. A traveler visiting Thailand's #1 ozone tourist attraction of Wang Nam Kieu had taken a picture of a 1-year-old Asiatic black bear. The story of the bear and this picture featured in Thai Post Excite section has spread across the social media. Headlines say, poor orphaned bear, lonely behind bars, mother killed. Park officials leave it to fate. According to the Excite story, visitors to the park feel that the living condition of the bear should have been improved, especially when they notice that hundreds of flies are buzzing the poor mangy animal, and that it is given leftover food instead of a more healthy diet. Now, Park officials have promised to take better care of the creature, or it could be transferred to another park in Chonburi's Banglamung district, which has better facilities and even trains capture bears to survive in the forest. That's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Now, park officials have promised to take better care of the creature, or it could be transferred to another park in Chonburi's Banglamung district, which has better facilities and even trains captured bears to survive in the forest. That's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in.